What's up guys, it's your boy Dorian here. So I just got back from seeing Xmen Apocalypse, so you know I had to make a review about it. What I'm just going to go ahead and do first is do a spoiler-free review talking about all the general things I liked about the movie and then some of the flaws it had, and then next week I'll talk about like the more detailed things in the movie with my spoiler-filled video. So yeah, what I'll go ahead and do first is just talk about everything I liked and then knock out everything I disliked, the few cons I had, and we'll go from there and see what happens. And yeah, I usually write, I keep saying and yeah, but I usually write a script and type out my reviews and whatnot, but I just decided to wing it today. I did the same thing on my Civil War review, so I was like, might as well just keep that momentum going, you know? Alright, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. So I actually enjoyed this movie as a whole. I think it doesn't deserve as much hate as it's getting. Like, I see some people on Twitter just saying it's garbage, or it's one of the worst X-Men movies ever. Overall, it was a good movie. I don't want to say it's like up there with First Class or Days of Future Past, but I want to say it's better than the previous X-Men films that came before Days of Future Past and First Class. I think it's better than those. The actors and actresses that were playing their mutants, they really brought their own twist to it. Like, we've seen Cyclops, we've seen Jean Grey, we've seen Storm in the other films, but this younger generation of mutants, I really enjoyed them because I think they put their soul and their heart trying to bring that mutant to life, and I really enjoyed it. Especially, I think Storm, not Storm, Nightcrawler and Jean Grey really stole the show for me. Those two were awesome. Like, I'm not going to try to spoil anything, but just their fighting scenes, just how they carried themselves and all that, I really enjoyed them, especially Jean, because she was badass throughout the movie, and she was still trying to hone her powers and whatnot, and I really thought that was cool. I think, what was I about to say? Just the visuals by themselves were amazing. They blew my mind. Like, that's something that separates them from the other movies that are coming out, that have came out in 2016 so far, like Civil War, Batman vs Superman, Deadpool. None of them had the visuals that this movie had, and I really appreciated that. It was just like, whoever directed or filmed this really put a lot of detail into it, because it was impressive to watch, and I really enjoyed that. All the fighting scenes and whenever the mutants use their powers, that was so impressive to me. That blew my mind. Also, like, we've seen the mutants use their powers in the previous X-Men films, but I thought this movie, like the fighting scenes and how they incorporated their powers and whatnot, it was awesome. Like, I felt like a little kid in a candy store when I saw them fighting each other and using their powers. It was just, damn, like, this is actually really cool. Like, there's one scene when Cyclops was using his lasers and Storm was using her lightning. That was impressive. And Beast versus Psylocke, that also was kind of cool. I just really love those fight scenes. That was another thing that I took away from the movie. Like, coming out the theater, I was like, damn, those are some pretty awesome fight scenes. The visuals of the movie, the characters playing their roles was impressive. The action was awesome. I just think what fell flat was a little bit of the storyline. Like, sometimes throughout the movie felt kind of like dull. Like, they were trying to, like, I don't know, it just felt a little bit dull, slow to get to the big parts of the movie. It just felt sometimes like, it's dragging along, but it didn't feel like that throughout the whole movie, just some parts. And I felt like besides Magneto, the other Horsemen were underutilized. It's just like, I don't know, you'll have to see it to understand what I'm talking about. It's just, I think Psylocke maybe got 10 words the whole movie, and Storm didn't. I think she talked maybe the same amount as Psylocke. And I don't think Archangel, he maybe said 10 words also. Like, I just felt like those characters were underutilized when it came time to, like, try to develop their characters. Like, I don't know anything about Psylocke or Storm or Archangel for that matter when the movie finished. But I think that's something they'll dive into in a future movie. But for now, it just felt like those characters were underutilized, and especially Storm. I think Storm should have had a bigger part in this movie, because come on, she's Storm. Like, she's one of the strongest female mutants in the game, and she's fucking Storm. That's all I gotta say. Like, I felt like she was underutilized, and I really love that they gave Storm an accent. That was pretty cool, because Halle Berry's Storm didn't have an accent. She was just there. But Alexandra Shipp, her portrayal of Storm was probably my favorite of the two. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I like her Storm more than I like Halle Berry's Storm, because it felt more natural, felt more organic to the actual character Storm. She has a white mohawk, and she had her accent, and that was a pretty impressive accent too. So I got to give it up to Alexandra Shipp for that one, because I know a lot of people have been giving her a hard time about being Storm and whatnot, but I thought she did a great job on that. So bravo to you, Storm. I can't wait to see you in a future movie, because I thought you were underutilized in this one, but hopefully they'll pick it up in the next one. But yeah, besides the characters, the visuals, the fight scenes, I'm trying to, I kind of mixed in. I was talking about pros and cons, and I guess I'll just do both pros and cons as I go about this video, but I'm just trying to keep it short and simple so you guys can get out of here. But make sure to subscribe. Plugging myself within the video. You do what you gotta do. I love Wolverine's cameo in the movie too. That was pretty awesome. I don't want to go into too many details, but when he did cameo and whenever he did, I don't understand how this movie was not rated R, because he did some bizarre ass crap that was impressive, but I was like, dang, can they actually show this in a PG-13 movie? But yeah, he was awesome for the short time he was there. Another thing that I didn't really like was how underutilized Jubilee was. Like throughout the movie, I was just like, why even promote her? Why even have her in this movie if she's gonna only have like 2 or 3 lines total, just there for eye candy, like, I guess, because there's no reason for her to even be in this movie. I guess they just did it to like, hey, we're finally putting Jubilee in here, like, guys, shut up and stop complaining about her. But yeah, I don't, that was a mystery to me. And another thing is how the Horsemen were recruited. I thought that was too like, it was just, it felt, I don't know, I just didn't like that either. I not necessarily like it, I just thought it could have been better when Apocalypse was going around recruiting the 4 Horsemen for his team. I thought Oscar Isaac did a great job as Apocalypse overall. Sometimes I thought his character was kind of boring a little bit sometimes, just, I don't know, I guess that's just that was just Apocalypse's personality, but sometimes it just came off a little bit just boring, like, are you still talking, dude? But his powers were awesome. He was badass throughout the movie. I was just, damn, he was pretty cool. And besides that, I think that is pretty much it for the review. Try to keep it short and simple because overall there's more stuff I want to talk about in the spoiler review than just talking about the overall things. But yeah, I would say this is better than, I don't want to say better, but I liked it more personally. I liked X-Men Apocalypse more than Batman vs Superman, but Civil War is still the top movie of 2016 as of right now. So yeah, that's it. I enjoyed the movie overall. Don't let my opinion or any other person's review sway you from seeing this movie or going in with lower expectations or anything like that, because you have to judge the movie for yourself. Like, you can't go in thinking, oh, like, it's already going to be bad. So if you come in with that mentality, then it might come off bad to you because you already had a negative mentality about it going in. So just keep an open mind. Just I enjoyed it. You might not enjoy it. You might enjoy some of it. You might not enjoy the whole thing. But it's your opinion, so that's all that matters. And if you've already seen the movie, let me know in the comments what you thought about it, and just keep spoilers out. Just let me know what your thoughts were about it overall, and I'll hit you back up. But yeah, that's it for my spoiler-free review of X-Men Apocalypse. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe, because a new subscriber is a new friend. And that was corny as crap, but I mean it. You guys are awesome. So yeah, hit that like button and also subscribe, and I'll see you later on this week. Actually, I'm still continuing that X-Men Facts series. I just been slipping a little bit, but I'll get back on my grind and make sure I get all those mutants talked about before, before something. But I'll get those videos up this weekend, next weekend. We'll get back on track, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. I've already said that, and I love you, and I'll see you later. Peace out.